3, the first star contender here to be held in Thailand's capital. I am your commentator, Fraser Riley. This is session 1 of the penultimate day of action. You can see the matches we've had on screen. The only 3-0, courtesy of Miu Nagasaki against Yang Xiaoxin. Miwa Haramoto upset by Zhu Chanhui. And Yuan Litsen avenging his 2 Chinese teammates against Cho Sung-min. The last match of session 1 here, the Dark Knight versus England's Liam Pitchford.
Let's welcome the players for the men's singles quarterfinal. Introducing the first player, Liam Pitchford of England. And the opponent, Gaoyuan of China.
The Dark Knight rises and enters the arena. He will face England's Liam Pitchford in this best-of-5 game, first to 11-point match. A match that a lot of you fans I know have been very, very excited for. The Englishman in fine form, seeing off the King of African table tennis, Gaoyuan, 3-0. This is their first ever meeting. You can see the highest world rankings there. The Dark Knight has been as high as 2. Pitchford has been as high as 12. He knows what it feels like to beat the likes of Ma Long and Xu Xin, the Englishman. Can he add another Chinese name to the list?
Umpire for the match, Songpon Kamsan of Thailand.
Umpire Songpon is the head official, and so I'll be flipping the coin to determine who will serve and who shall receive at the start of this match.
Good luck. Toss. White or black? White or black? Black. You white. Window of toss is receive. Pitchford service.
Dark Knight wins the toss and chooses to receive here, which means that if it goes to 9-all in the decider, he will have the serves. Only best of 7 round is in the final 2, the finals. And here he is, the former Asian Cup champion, 28 years of age now, the prime age of a table tennis player. He's dropped to 10 in the world and he wants to get right back up there. He will be playing the World Championships in Durban in the last spot for Team China in the men's. You can see his route on the way here. Beat Tomislav Butzer of Croatia 3-1 and then saw off Hong Kong China's captain, Wang Chunting, in a very convincing way. Could it be coming home for England here in Bangkok? Liam Pitchford, the 29-year-old, world rank number 25, has been representing England for 15 years. Has a 58% career win record and has yet to win a WTT event. He's in amazing form. He hasn't even dropped a game en route here to the quarterfinals. He beat Ovidiu Ionescu, a former European Championship silver medalist in singles, and the African everything, Gaoyuan, in the round before this one. Well, interesting here. Be sure to cast your vote at worldtabletennis.com. You can see 55% of you fans have voted for the Dark Knight to go through to the semi-final. Still a strong turnout for England's Liam Pitchford. Let's take a look at the event details here. The best equipment in the world, of course, being used. $250,000 the total prize pool. You can see the champion will take home 600 ranking points. Coach Mate Mahmoud there in the corner for Liam Pitchford.
First game, Pitchford to serve.
He'll need all the support he can get here against the Dark Knight. Here he is, the Englishman, starting off with the serves.
One love.
Good start. the forehand flick. He's bringing a lot of energy in this event, Liam.
Love 2.
Loaded reverse pendulum. He'll serve. Pendulum, reverse, and with the shovel. Quite a few serves, Liam. But look at the power from the Dark Knight. Straight away. A threat. Right into the body of Liam. And that one was the spinnier one. He's got so much spin on his serves, on his flicks. I'm a massive fan of both of these players' backhands. Liam has one of the best in the world, but might be tough for him to collaborate it against so much arc. Gets the top edge there. Apologises for it.
2-4.
He's doing it into the forehand of Gaoyuan, who can flick with the backhand from that side, but it's not going to be as comfortable for him to do that. Fast, surprising serve down the line from Lin. Doesn't even need a third ball attack. That was great serve. Pitchford knew it. Misreads the float serve there. Great serving. Coach Chen Jiang in the corner for the Dark Knight. As a right-hander, it's very difficult to play against a lefty. Give Liam confidence knowing that he's beaten Xu Xin, but he struggled previously against Zhou Yu and Wang Chuqin. So many different variations of spin coming in, and Liam Pitchford is just struggling to read it right now. I think he knew it was topspin, but feels a little bit suffocated right now because the level of quality that he's up against is something that you're just not so used to as a player who trains within Europe. Flick into the middle. Maybe a better option for Pitchford going forward would be more of a floaty serve. It's going to be hard for Gaoyuan to serve it with as much spin, and that one worked a treat for Liam. Tasted the own medicine with the long fast down the line. There's the backhand, the Pitchford trademark. Wasn't so obvious where he was going to go, and he wrong-footed Gaoyuan. Well, he's making it interesting here, Liam. There's Mate Mahmout. Seems to be working really well with Liam. Coaches at the University of Nottingham, where I study, but now taking the role of the England men's coach. And this is a great run of points from the Englishman. Too early for a Chinese timeout. We know they will call it, even in game one sometimes. Liam called one in game one against Quadri, but it's not been called. Diffuses there, Liam. He's very cat-like, isn't he, the Chinese player? Nimble. And he has 2 game points. And the serves to help his cause. Can he get over the line here?
Let 10-8.
Good finish there, and a Chole Chu to go with it. The Dark Knight gets off to a good start here, although a little bit too close for comfort. bearing in mind what start he got off to. Pitchford seems like he's getting into a better rhythm now, and we'll see how the Englishman responds in game 2 after the coaching break. Stay tuned, because this one has the potential to be a classic. Well, he's beaten 7 Chinese players before, Liam.
Lin to serve.
But I'd say the Dark Knight is one of the hardest to beat, because he's a lefty and he's one of the spinniest. There's the backhand. Such a free swinging shot that comes in full motion. Quite a unique style. You don't see so many backhands like that in the world. And it is easy on the eye, to say the least.
Love 2.
Great shot down the line there.
Love 3.
And the Chiquita doesn't have so much topspin, more side spin than anything. So Liam's counter doesn't actually go over the net there. Let's hear what Coach Mate Mahmout will be advising Pitchford to do.
Would you like to try maybe with the helicopter? Then you'll just probably roll the ball. You have to back it. But this backhand needs to go in the middle again. Huh? Yeah? Yeah, no back. Need to be like this. Otherwise, difficult. Okay? When he serves this one, go back. Feel free. Like now we have to take the ball really obviously. Yeah? Because he's controlling our receiver. Yeah? Point still there. Every point, we can't get any cheap point. Okay? Come on, let's go.
So Mate Mahmout, Liam Pitchford's coach, is a Croatian, former national international.
Love 3.
And he's just telling Liam to roll over the backhand a little bit more and try and flick a few more serves. He's got his own serve here. From right back there, he's able to play his biggest shots because he's got more time to do it. Spectacular balls, and Lin was not comfortable dealing with them. Making the adjustments well, but he's on the back foot here, Liam. The Dark Knight puts it away spectacularly. Bit of side spin, just guides it really wide there on the finish. Got so much hand skill in Gaoyuan. Oh my God. Too hot to handle right now. If he can just keep his nerve and finish off situations where he's managed to get the lead, you might just see him getting a medal at the World Championships in Durban. He is capable with his level of doing it. Goodness me.
1-6.
It's like a machine gun, just spraying balls around. The fire rate of Lin Gaoyuan, amazing.
6-2.
Liam still showing good energy, good body language, and he needs to. He needs to. It's an upward hill battle. but it's possible.
Seven, two.
See, in the rally, there's not much in it, but it's the serve receive that's putting Pitchford on the back foot straight away.
Three,
Good
seven.
receive.
Three, eight.
It's new territory here in a star contender for Liam Pitchford. Against the Chinese player, at least. He did get to the semi-final of the star contender Doha 2021.
Eight,
So he has been further than a quarter. Massive finisher.
Five.
If there were top trumps cards for both of these players, it would be their backhand that was the outstanding feature. Both good forehands too, but not many have backhands like this. Dealing with the side spin there, just extending through a little bit more, the Dark Knight. Again with his cat-like posture.
Left. 5-9.
Good serve.
6-9.
Deep on the table, fast, surprising. Taller player Pitchford, so he's got a bigger crossover section to hit into.
Left. 6-9.
And you can see the Dark Knight trying to pin him there, but protects the middle with the backhand, Liam. And it's a similar situation to game one.
Timeout.
A timeout this time is called by Gaoyuan. Similar patterns re-emerging. A slow start for the Englishman, but a strong finish. It's that kind of reminiscent of the fact we know the Dark Knight can sometimes bottle it. We will see if that happens. Liam Pitchford is playing strong here to claw his way back in.
It's not like comfortable position. Yeah? And this banana, right?
You cannot imagine Liam Pitchford winning this from 2-0 down. It makes this game seem even more important because of that fact.
9-7.
The Dark Knight has two serves in this sequence to try and go 2-0 up. It's a brilliant rally from both there. The backhand, the way he springs into it is poetry in motion. I love watching that backhand in full flow. 3 game points to the Dark Knight. It's a slower ball that does the trick there for Liam. Not sure how intentional that change of pace was. It was a nice touch. I think the way he contacted it was intentional there, actually. Most things are at this level, even if it doesn't look to be so. And he's got 2 serves. Who knows? Let's see what could happen. Oh, he just picks up.
Game. Second game
That
to
Ferris
Lim.
wheel spinning backhand flick makes it so hard to time the counter. Just dies a little bit there, and Pitchford tried to roll it over with his wrist for the counter down the line. It's 2-0 to Lin Gaoyuan. The Dark Knight is actually shining here in Bangkok.
And what you said only one fast one, like you went direct one. I want to see them go up. Okay? Let's 把你要准备的前面这样的啊，发球一定要多变，这样的你脚的会比这个，你让让有点飘这个球，他你怎么接来抽着都会啊，一点连续，好吧？这种非常好看着的，他要是趴着抽的一个，趴着接的一个，非常好看的啊，加油加油啊！
Well, Paul Drinkold's best win in the last couple of years was against
Third
this
game,
man, Lin
Pitchford
Gaoyuan.
to serve.
You have to imagine he's
Love
giving
ball.
Pitchford some tips here. Lin is a player with 5 World Championship medals, 2 golds, 3 bronze. And he's beaten basically everyone.
Love all. Let. Love all. 1 love.
Mate Mahmoud just trying to help Pitchford get over this line.
1 all.2-1.
The winner of this will face Yuan Litsen in the semi-final later on in the day. Great angle on the block. The soft hands of the Dark Knight coming into play there. Gets a cushion of 2. Great touch too, and Pitchford is frustrated now. It's just so hard to get into a rhythm, so hard to play your game against someone like Lin Gaoyuan. He tried that unique kind of fanning wrist counter down the line there. He did it when he beat Xu Xin. Pitchford, one of the few men that have beaten Ma Long and Xu Xin. Given Fan Zhendong a great game as well, a great couple of games actually. But this might be a stylistic clash, too tough. And it looks to be the case. Dismantling Liam Pitchford right now, the Dark Knight.
One, 7.
Very spinny ball. Two 7 though. Don't want to speak too soon, but it looks to be over.
7-3.
Good improvisation there from Pitchford. Just looks so difficult to beat right now. Maybe he's the favourite to take the title now, the Dark Knight, especially as Liang Jingquin is out, courtesy of Schellberg.
4-8.
Good block there. And then Gaoyuan can't recover quick enough to play the second forehand. Still in this, Pitchford. It's a nice flick.
8-6.
With the forehand side, timed well. Just tensing slightly, Lin. But we know he's a master of spin. How can Pitchford keep him off the attack with his receive? Well,
9-6.
he can't, because he's a combination spin master. And he has to bat high, and look how he just guides that through with such a low trajectory. Oh, that's
7-9.
cheeky there from Pitchford, a nice fade, so wide. And he's got 2 serves. It is not too late to count him out. Sit back. Great defense. Oh, but that one too wide. Good pressure there. He keeps it on the backhand, Lin Gaoyuan, because he knows if he plays it into the forehand, Pitchford might find a forehand counter. There he is again with the pirouetting lob. We saw that in Macau against Marlon. But it's 3 match points. And it's a great finish there from the Dark Knight. He bids Pitchford good night. The finish line is in sight now. He flies like a kite through to the semi-finals, where he will play a fellow Chinese left-hander player, Yuan Litzen. Good result.